Hey everyone, Snooplax here, and today we're going to be checking out some smaller Banjo-Kazooie Rom hacks. Usually on this channel I'll cover the major ones, and I'll even make some hacks of my own. But there are dozens of really cool, just really small bite-sized hacks that I want to look into. So let's start it off with this one. This first hack that we're looking into is called Banjo-Kazooie is Obsessed with Pizza. And if you've ever played Nuts and Bolts, you probably already know what this hack is about. In the intro cutscene of Nuts and Bolts, Banjo and Kazooie are both seen overweight with pizza boxes by them. So this ROM hack is pretty simple, it just replaces the jiggies with pizza, but if for some strange reason the lack of pizza was holding you off from playing the original Banjo-Kazooie, this is the hack for you. Now this next hack is something else. Have you ever heard of Super Mario 64 Chaos Edition by Kays? It's a great hack, highly recommend you check it out. But if you thought that was chaos, come look at this. This might be the most chaotic thing I've ever seen in my life right here. This is Banjo-Kazooie Chaos Edition. So this is one level with just a bunch of bowls that are pretty hard to see because of the background. And you have this ear-screeching music. And I don't know if this level is beatable. I'm not sure if there's a path that I'm not taking because I can't see it. I'm not sure if this is it, or maybe there's some jiggies and something that I just can't get, but I have absolutely no idea how the author did this. Like, it's such a mystery to me with all these random colors and the white bowls. And whenever I play this, I try to survive as long as I can. It's kind of like, how long can you survive in this level? That's the way I play it. But maybe there's actually jiggies and notes that I've just been missing, so it's a nice little neat hack to check out. Maybe one of you guys could find out if there's actually is notes or jiggies in it. This next hack is Banjo-Kazooie Hidden Worlds. This hack starts you on Spiral Mountain, and you have to talk to Mumbo and find the secret arcade machine in Spiral Mountain. And once you find the secret arcade machine, it transports you to this area. And the funny thing about this area is it's the most laggy thing I've ever seen. I am playing on actual Nintendo 64, not an emulator, so I'm assuming the author tested on emulator, never on console, so that's why it's so laggy. And there's 4 arcade machines. The first one is an arcade machine of Mario, and it puts Bomb-On Battlefield in Banjo-Kazooie. I already made a video about Bomb-On Battlefield through my Banjo-Kazooie and Super Mario 64 hack video. The second machine is a Zelda machine, which puts you in the starting area of Ocarina of Time, and Mark Kirkle has already done this through his Jiggies of Time hack that he's making. And the next area is Sonic, which just seems to crash my game whenever I go into the machine. And the last area is the Kirby machine, which is from Kirby and the Crystal Shards, and it's a neat little area. This next hack is Banjo-Kazooie's Halloween Special. And this hack takes Mad Monster Mansion and just kind of edits the map a little bit to make it its own unique map. So, the cool thing about this hack is that they replace the jiggies with pumpkins, and the pumpkin model looks pretty good in game. And if you thought Halloween was the only holiday hack, well then check out Banjo-Kazooie's Christmas Special. This is a cool little hack where you have to just find 5 Jinjos across this cool little Christmas area. You talk to this Christmas tree who actually has its own character head animation for when you talk to it. And it's honestly a really fun little area to explore. This one's really small. It probably would take the average person 4 minutes to complete this hack, but if you're looking for something to put you in the Christmas spirit, this is probably the hack for you. With Super Mario 64 Randomizer, Majora's Mask Randomizer, Ocarina of Time Randomizer, and Donkey Kong 64 Randomizer being so popular, it's finally time for Banjo-Kazooie to get its own randomizer. This Banjo-Kazooie Randomizer is really cool. It swaps out all the exits and a bunch of the Jiggy and Honeycomb locations. So if you're looking for a new way to play Banjo-Kazooie, I highly recommend playing this game. The one thing about this randomizer though, is that it doesn't change every playthrough. Almost every other randomizer that I've heard from, on every reset, everything's randomized and changed. The author pretty much made one path for this, so if you played this game one time and you reset it, it's going to be exactly the same. Now this ROM hack is called Snowglow Village, and this is the first Banjo-Kazooie ROM hack to ever be released. This was made by Skill and Coolboyman, and Skill was the person that made Banjo's backpack. For those of you that don't know, Banjo's backpack is the editor to make Banjo-Kazooie levels. This is an incredibly impressive first level. I remember playing this hack when it came out probably like 5 or 6 years ago and just being amazed that custom maps were even possible. It all started with Snowglow Village here. So this level here is called Map. Yes, I know. The download link for this was map.xdelta, and I couldn't find any more information about who made this, so if anybody knows who made this hack, please let me know in the comments so I can properly credit them in my description. I really like the design and aesthetic of this hack. Like, the author did a really good job making it kind of have that Banjo-Kazooie vibe and feel to it. So the goal in this is you're kind of scaling up a hill the entire time. It's a really fun short level, and I recommend checking it out. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I gotta give a huge shout out to JacksonG13. JacksonG13 made a majority of the ROM hacks that were featured in this video. You can see the ones he made in the description down below. I really recommend you check out his channel if you're looking for more Banjo-Kazooie ROM hack stuff or just more Banjo-Kazooie stuff in general. And thank you guys so much for checking it out, and I hope you guys all have a great day.